Hello again everyone, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. My name is Mars, and I forgot to mention that this is also War of the Visions, because when you do intros like that for years and years on end, sometimes old habits die hard. Now today's video is going to be showcasing Thancred as a carry unit for the EX stage of the Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers collaboration event. He can be a carry very easily for any of these three stages. I'm gonna go ahead and let it play as like kind of a trial or a tour of destruction sort of thing, where it's just him and some music and clapping some boss cheeks. Like that's the plan. But I figured I'd give you some insight as to why he's able to do this and why he's such a good unit for it, as well as a couple of tips if you need to use him on any of these other three stages. For the Conquest stage and for EX stage 2, you can basically follow how my video of Thancred soloing the Conquest stage, just follow that for both of those. For EX1, you are going to want somebody who can wipe out the Cactuars, or even a couple of people. You just need a way to wipe out the Cactuars, because Thancred cannot tank those, and he cannot deal with those on his own. They're horrible and they're mean, and maybe a stronger Thancred with, like a Superbolite or something like that could allow him to survive it, but mine's level 67, let's look at him real quick. This is really, this may be handy for you guys who are trying to get it figured out, but this is what my Thancred is built at right now. He's only at LB3, and he's only at level 67, so he's not as powerful as he can be. He's got his Gunbreaker job to level 11, Dragoon to level 9, and Red Mage to level 9 as well. And then as far as abilities go, let's take a look at what he has set. I have him in the Dragoon sub-command because when he's jumping, he can't be hit by the enemies, and then he comes down and deals a whole bunch of damage, so that's why I also have the Jump +1 passive on there. And I also have the HP up level 1 passive, just because that helps him, because he's still going to be tanking everything. All 4 of the bonus enemies and the boss itself are all going to be laying into him, so having a little bit of extra HP helps. Mine does not have a fully maxed board, but I think the most important things that I have for this are those skills that you saw there, as well as a large majority of the passives, although there are some that, I'm still missing. So not a perfect Thancred by any means, but I was able to get a solo clear. So anybody who's able to find a character like this on your friends list, you are able to use friends over and over again. So if you're still struggling to get your EX clears for the Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers event, this is how I would recommend you do it. It is very simple and straightforward. I do recommend that you, you manage them yourself. Don't try to auto it, because you'll die, but the quick pointers for it is as soon as some enemies come into range, the bonus mobs, not the boss, go ahead and just slap them once to kill them, and just kill them one by one so that they have their crystals spawning on staggered turns, and then Thancred from there can just attack the boss and then move on to the crystals to restore his HP. It's honestly very, very easy. So yeah, let's just get to the action. Enough of me yammering.
You